How has Donald Trump, a man of many facets, truly impacted America? Let's delve into the early life of Donald Trump, the enigma. Born to a prosperous family in Queens, New York, Trump was no stranger to wealth and influence from a young age. His father's real estate empire provided him with a playground of potential and opportunity. Trump's education was no less prestigious. He studied at the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, an institution renowned for producing some of the brightest minds in business. This gave him a solid grounding in the principles of economics and commerce, which would prove invaluable in his later ventures. Speaking of ventures, young Donald didn't waste any time. He dove headfirst into the real estate business, cutting his teeth at his father's company. This early immersion was a foreshadowing of his future trajectory. Trump's early life set a foundation for his future endeavors, but who knew what they would entail? Trump's venture into the business world was as bold as the man himself. He made his first big splash in Manhattan real estate, leaving his mark on the city with skyscrapers that bore his name. Trump's successes were as towering as his buildings, but they were not without their shadows. Like any tycoon, he weathered failures, but he remained undeterred. Trump's business interests extended beyond real estate. He tried his hand at running casinos and even took a gamble on television, creating a hit show with The Apprentice. This show not only boosted his finances, but also his public profile. Perhaps Trump's most successful venture, however, was the branding of his own name. The Trump name became synonymous with luxury, opulence, and success, whether it was on a building, a casino, or a television show. Trump's business career was a roller coaster of highs and lows, but it was his next step that would truly shake America. In 2016, Trump took on his most daring role yet, the President of the United States. His campaign, a whirlwind of controversy, was marked by bold promises and heated rhetoric. Underneath the media frenzy, Trump's platform was built on a few key issues: immigration, trade, and an unorthodox approach to international relations. Trump's stance on immigration was one of the defining aspects of his presidency. His promise to build a wall on the U.S.-Mexico border was a cornerstone of his campaign, a symbol of his commitment to stricter immigration policies. Throughout his term, Trump pursued aggressive measures aimed at reducing illegal immigration, sparking heated debates about the balance between national security and human rights. Trade wars, particularly with China, also became a hallmark of Trump's presidency. Trump argued that prior trade deals were unfair to the United States, and he wasn't afraid to shake things up. He imposed tariffs on billions of dollars worth of goods, triggering retaliatory tariffs from China and causing global economic uncertainty. Yet many supporters believed his tough stance was necessary to protect American industries. Few could have predicted the global crisis that would define the latter part of Trump's term: the COVID-19 pandemic. His handling of the crisis was met with criticism and praise in equal measure. Critics argued that he downplayed the severity of the virus and failed to implement a coherent national strategy, while supporters praised his push for vaccine development. Between the controversies, Trump also faced 2 impeachment trials, making him the first president in U.S. history to be impeached twice by the House of Representatives. The first, in 2019, was related to allegations of soliciting foreign interference in the 2020 election. The second, in 2021, arose from claims of inciting an insurrection at the U.S. Capitol. In the end, Trump's bid for a second term fell short, losing to Joe Biden in the 2020 election. His presidency ended not with a whimper, but with an impeachment trial and a nation deeply divided. Whether you agreed with his politics or not, Trump's presidency was eventful, to say the least. So, how has Donald Trump truly impacted America? To answer this, let's revisit what we've discussed. Donald Trump, a man who wore many hats, a business tycoon, a reality TV star, a controversial president, has certainly left a mark on the American landscape. His tenure was marked by a distinct polarizing effect, a clear divide between those who supported his policies and those who vehemently opposed them. Trump's approach to politics was unlike any seen before. His unorthodox methods and brash communication style stirred the pot, to say the least. He challenged traditional norms and, in doing so, changed the game of American politics. But his impact extended beyond politics. His presidency left a deep imprint on American society, sparking debates on issues like immigration, climate change, and economic policies. Donald Trump, a man of many roles, has left an indelible mark on America, one that will continue to be debated for years to come.